Hey, imagine what you could do if you had an AI sales agent running your business and taking in leads and responding to those leads. So, what we're going to go through today is how to capture leads from Facebook, from any form in your website, from LinkedIn forms to basically anything. It will respond automatically. And check this out, we're going to teach you step by step on how to, once the customer replies here, how ChatGPT is going to pick up this conversation, and we're going to provide a prompt for you. So all you got to do is smash that like button right now, hit that subscribe, and comment prompt, and we'll get you the prompt that we're using for this. And some people are out there selling it right now, and it's not cheap. So everything that we use in this, we're going to give it to you at no cost. And so hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's dive in. Okay, first things first. We're using a software called HighLevel. We have it white labeled as Sproutify. So you can get a copy of this. We have an extended trial that you can use, and you can do all this with the trials. So for up to 30 days, you can test it, do whatever you want, even go after clients and start building these AI agents. You can get a lot of money per month on a passive income building these AI agents. And so that's what the software is for. HighLevel is really for the ultimate agency to build, and we've been using it since 2018, since the beginning of it. And let me just show you. So if we have a form that we're going to walk through the AI agent, and we put our information in here and we request information, we're going to automatically get information or a message back from that AI right away, and it's going to ask us a question. And if we respond to that question, basically it's saying, okay, he responded, let's go in and have the AI respond. So we're going to show you how to set that up, how to tag it to alert the AI to actually go in and start responding to a text message on your phone or via email and actually having a conversation with that person. So first, let's talk about how leads come in, where they come in from. And we know that they come in through funnels. So under sites here, this is all the different ways that a lead could come in. Through a funnel that you directed from an ad from your website. So maybe a form on your website. Maybe it was a store that you've got and a product that they bought and they abandoned the cart. You could have an AI respond to that. Maybe it's a webinar. Maybe it's a blog that you created and you had some sort of request form in there. Maybe it's your WordPress site. It could be any type of form that's in your website, a form that's in Facebook leads, coming from a Facebook ad, a LinkedIn ad. So there's integrations that you can do for your Facebook and Instagram, and those leads that come in LinkedIn or whatever, TikTok, we do it all. That come in. So, and maybe it's a survey. So a survey is like a long questionnaire or something like that. So any of these QR codes, whatever it is, under sites here, this is how the leads come in, and then they get automated, and then they turn into opportunities, and then the AI either has a conversation or you have the conversation. So how do we do this? Well, we like to build everything from scratch. So let's walk through the steps. And if you're a company watching this and you're trying to figure this out, we do offer a done-for-you service. So just reach out to us and we can do that. So the first thing we need to do is create an opt-in. So we're just going to create a workflow from scratch. And a workflow is basically automations. And we're just going to call this, we'll just call it the realtor. We'll call it a realtor. So AI sales agent for realtor. And this is our opt-in form. So the first thing we need to do is create an opt-in. And one thing that we want to do is figure out, like what we just talked about, where are the leads coming from? They could come from a Facebook. So we'll just select a Facebook page. If you do page is and you don't select the form here, it's gonna, any lead that comes in on your Facebook, it's gonna grab them all. So you probably want to, if you don't want them to grab them all, you need to select the form that you created or integrated. So there's one way. We could do a LinkedIn. So we could have LinkedIn lead form was selected or submitted by LinkedIn. Or we could just have a simple form on your website. Maybe it's your contact form and somebody filled out that form, and then we could put form is and select one of our forms here. So we'll just, or you could select multiple forms. If you want all the forms on your website to be, answered by an AI, just select them all. So we've got those. We're going to always go up here in the top right and hit save every once in a while. And when we get ready to publish, we'll just flip this over to publish, but we're not going to do that yet. So the next thing we have to do is create a tag. So this tag is going to be specific to tell the AI to respond. So we're going to call it Autobot. You could call it AI Realtor, whatever you want. We're just, for this scenario, we're going to call it Autobot. And so we're going to say AI tag. Let's see. And then we're just going to save that. I like to name these so when you're looking at them, it just doesn't say just tag. And then we need to create our first SMS text. So this is going to be a text to the contact, and this is how we get them to respond. So we're going to search for send SMS, and this is going to be our first SMS that we're going to send. And we're just going to put in some, hey, John, saw you're interested in a listing, in listing your home. Can we get you scheduled? So if this is what they're going to get right away, if they respond to this message via text, then the AI will tag them with Autobot, and the AI knows at that point that I need to start communicating with this individual. So we're going to do a wait cycle because if they don't respond to that text in about a couple hours, 4 hours, whatever, we'll just say 2 hours here. We want to send them another text, and we're going to just call this SMS number 2 here. And so we want to send them another text. You could just simply go up here, copy this. Let me close this window out. We're just going to copy this action and set it right down here. And then we're going to rename this to number 2. And we're going to just put in here, hey, it's ABC Real Estate. Didn't hear from you. Can we get you scheduled today? So this gives the opportunity to have the AI respond again. So we're going to save this in the top right. We're going to publish this, hit save again. Now we have our AI set. Now we do need to put a couple of responses under settings here, and that is stop on response. So if they do reply, we don't want to send them that second text message. So we're going to hit save here, leave these all checked, and then these are good. Don't worry about all this. If you want to put in a number or whatever, you can do that so that it defaults back to your cell phone. But I suggest you use the phone numbers with the gateway so you can track everything that's going on. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to create the actual AI bot to respond. Okay, so let's build out the automation for the AI. So we're going to use ChatGPT. That is all integrated into the software. Remember, if you want a copy of this, there's a link below to get an extended 30-day trial, and you can't get that. You can get that in a few places, but not directly from HighLevel. So we're going to create again. I always create from scratch a workflow because I like to build my stuff. But there is a lot of templates, but not for this. So we're going to do AI bot for realtors, and that's what we're going to call this. So the first thing we need to do, remember we created, first of all, I want to add a couple settings here, make sure they're right. And I don't think you have to do anything here. We don't want stop on response, because if you stop on response, the first time the customer replies to the AI, the messages will stop. So don't do that. So just leave these alone. We're good there, but we do need to create a customer reply trigger, because these triggers is what's going to tell the AI to respond. So remember, we created that tag. So basically, we're going to tell it that if it has a tag called A or Autobot, that was our tag, then the AI is going to start responding to this. So our next step here is to go in and create the ChatGPT. And so we're just going to go in and type in chat GPT powered by OpenAI. And so this is our AI. So this is a true AI response. And we have to give it prompts. And like I said, I'm going to help you with this. But we're going to leave all these actions like they are currently. But I like to enable this. Yes, it is in beta mode, this particular part of this. But when you enable the chat history, if they had a conversation an hour ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it's going to pick up that chat history and pick up from where it left off. So the next thing that we're going to do, and that feature is incredible because I don't know anybody else doing that. And so the next thing that we need to do is we want the sub account here. So the chat history would be for this actual sub account. So not from some other sub account. And then we're going to take and we're going to paste in this particular piece of the prompt. So it's just this message that you're responding to is message body, and you have the ability to recall past questions context. So it knows the history of this, and then we're going to go in and add some additional stuff. So this is where it doesn't get complicated because we're giving you a lot of this information, but we're going to go into advanced options. So the temperature of the AI, that's basically the way it responds, the focused and deterministic response. We don't want it to be super random and all over the board. So we leave it at 0.2 for a temperature on the AI. And then we're going in and we're going to add in some information here. Basically, we're telling the AI agent that works for us, for ABC Real Estate in Nashville, that your job is to help prospective buyers go ahead and get information. So whether it's you're responding to a Instagram ad, Facebook ad, we can even just say an ad offer. So it doesn't have to be specific to that, but you want to determine whether they meet the qualifications. You want to get them scheduled. And then we set some rules and some ground rules that you want to keep the conversation short and casual. Never mention that it's an AI. This is the thing that a lot of people do. they forget to add that in there, and then the AI says, "Yeah, I'm an AI, or I'm a humanoid, or some crazy thing," and so we want to make sure that they go in and they don't mention that they're an AI, because you're actually naming this particular AI, and you can name it. Let's just call this one Sally, and so it may be just we're naming our human assistant Sally. So never mention that it's an AI. You're eager to assist and get a free consultation. So you can put whatever verbiage in here and correct it to whatever you want. And as I mentioned, comment prompt and we'll get you this prompt. So but anyways, there you go. You're all done. This is pretty lengthy. You can't really see all this in here, but there's a lot of information. We qualify the customer based on their credit score, based on whether they're a new buyer, a seller, things that we want to do, have the AI break down, because you don't want to waste your time with the customer that isn't qualified. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and then we're going to wait just some few seconds, and because we want it to be realistic, so we're going to put a wait time in here, and we're just going to give it like 0.15, so like a tenth of a second to respond. So because it'll respond really quickly. So the next thing we need to go do is create an SMS. So this SMS response, remember the other one was to a customer from us, but this one we're just going to put in brackets ChatGPT 1.1.response, and what it will do with that, it will respond now as the AI assistant Sally. So that's what's really cool about this. And so we're going to hit save, and believe it or not, that's really all we have to do. We have to publish this, and then we can test this out and see how it works on the back end. So we got a link that you can get if you like, subscribe, and comment prompt. We'll get you this private link for this particular landing page where we will get you the prompt. You can copy and paste it, build your first AI agent. Remember this, that you can make a lot of money building AI agents, charge a monthly fee, and go out and start doing something that nobody else is doing. So under there, you'll see these prompts here, and you'll get this full prompt under powerful prompts here. So let's dive in and show you exactly how this form works. So we go in, we enter the information, we select, yes, I want to get more information. So we'll go under conversations here and see what it replied. So now under conversations, you can see right here. So, hey, yes, this is my response. And then it goes into, hey, this is such and such company. How can we help you? I even asked, are you an AI? And she said, nope, I'm Abigail. And this is on another one, not Sally. But you can see here, can I list my property today? Well, we'd love to. Let's schedule a consultation. Are you available this week? I say, yes, fantastic. The conversation is so real. And so, have you spoken to anybody at other real estate companies? That's important to a realtor. So great is your credit score. So it's qualifying the lead right now. So I said 650, awesome. Are you okay with signing some documents? Because obviously a realtor wants to do that. You could automate the AI to send those documents for you and get those really quickly. So you can see it even sends them a booking link after they qualified to get them scheduled. So it is like so responsive, and you can see 11:20, boom, boom, boom. It just responds. And I even said, I said, how are you doing today? And the response from the AI was doing great. I said, not well. And she had compassion to say, I'm sorry, to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help? So that's the way a good AI is set up. So if you're, again, if you comment prompt, I'll get you that private link, but you need to like and subscribe and comment prompt. And I'll get you a 30-day extended trial that you can start. Actually, if you want to build your own AI agents and start selling those, you can start doing that right away. And then in 30 days, obviously make sure you pay for the software. And then if you are a company and need it done for you, reach out to me. The number's below, and comment that you need some help, and I will work with you and offer you a done for you plan. So appreciate you guys watching, and see you on the next video.